I have a totally a totally different kind of question.
Yeah.
That in the same realm of forgetting everything that happens to Desert Bus as soon as it leaves our mouths, I'm going to need some help remembering as well. Which is, what's the top 3 weirdest things Loading Ready Run has bought on company funds? Not necessarily for Desert Bus.
Giant wine glass.
Yes, the enormous wine glass is
I'm
up
gonna
there.
go get that.
Yeah, go grab that, please.
That I had to somehow fit in my Mini.
And Mr. Horrible, heck yeah, Kitty Horror Show rules.
Go for it. It's not even that full of dice.
No.
You would think that it would be full of dice, but it's
You're right.
not even that full of dice.
I think maybe
You're right. They're spin downs.
I think maybe the 2 years of a global pandemic may have helped that.
Did you buy anything really super strange for the daily drop?
I think y'all just went to like a thrift store and bought whatever, didn't you?
Bought like a fish.
He dropped a poor fish?
Fake wheel of cheese.
Oh, I mean,
Fake?
it was like,
Like a dead fish?
yeah, it was from the market. It was like over. It's so big.
Want to give it a twang?
Oh yeah, right. Actually, wait. Here, turn
Ring
off the
the
music for a
cloister
sec,
bell.
Ben. Be the good. Yeah, we'll just.
Yeah.
Ooh,
It's
I love
real
Taco
good.
Bell.
Tinkle the binkle.
Foxo Bell.
Think outside the bun.
I feel like this will make a different noise.
Oh,
Ooh.
I don't want to hit it too hard with this.
Yeah,
This seems like it would. This could
I think we
come
need
close
do-
to shattering.
We need to get one timpani mallet for that.
A tuning fork.
I like
like
the
this.
visual effect. Yeah.
You come across an Andrew in a jar.
Let me out, please.
I don't know if I should.
There's no lid, but I'm not very tall.
I wonder if you could do
My
the.
ears.
I don't think we have like the correct equipment for it, but I wonder if you could do like the singing bowl thing with that.
Oh,
yeah.
I think I've tried. And I don't know if it was successful or not.
Wouldn't for the wine glass thing though? Don't you just need water?
Just gotta lick your lips.
The like a singing bowl thing is where you take. This probably Ask will probably have an image of it, but it's usually handheld Tibetan or Indian bell type thing
With a wooden
and
really.
with a wooden
Yeah.
hand
It's-
thing.
The
that you
reason
run around the edge.
The reason
Yeah.
I work on glasses is usually you're looking at a crystal glass that has a very cut edge at the top, which is going to be easier to cause resonance on.
Yeah. I was specifically like I knew we didn't have the equipment for that, so I was like, all right, well, like the more basic version is just the wine glass thing. With
Yeah,
water.
fair.
God, I want a singing bell,
I could bring one in tomorrow.
but I don't get to take it home. That's the problem.
It's my sister's actually. It's not mine.
Cool.
Mostly because I don't know who has my dad's. I think it might be my uncle, but a lot of things went to a lot of strange places when we were taking apart his estate.
Yeah, I guess the Rock Pusher points out. I guess the box of unlubricated condoms is probably up there as well.
bought
Yeah.
that for sound
Mostly just because
reasons?
it's a weird thing to ask for.
Yeah.
Andrew found those the other day
Yeah.
and was like, I'm gonna prank y'all by opening this box. It was already open.
Yeah.
Yep.
It was especially because it was in the medicine cabinet
in the bathroom.
in the bathroom.
As a reminder for everybody at home, the purpose of them and the reason that you want them to be unlubricated is because they're used for protecting shotgun mics in the rain.
Yeah.
Oh.
They allow sound to
However-
travel through, but not water.
When we were filming Strip Search, again, it's a weird term if you don't know what the show was, which was it was the reality show
No, Greg, please
Right?
tell us more about the unlubricated condoms
that
on
we
Strip Search.
used
This is
for
a
buying Strip
family-friendly
Search.
stream.
So it was that's the reality show that was essentially America's Next Top webcomic artist that we produced for Penny Arcade
It was great.
several years
It was
ago.
really
It
good
turned
show.
out it was an awesome show. I loved it. But when we were in pre-production for that, Jason, the camera operator and cinematographer, and also Desert Bus volunteer, was he said that we needed these things, and so Robert Koo and Cahill, who was the
Closer to the camera.
PAX organizer for a while back. Basically, they they took it upon themselves to try and find it. So you have to imagine Robert and Cahill going into like pharmacies and being like, "Do you sell unlubricated condoms?" And them going no, and them going, "Darn," and leaving and trying to go to a different store.
Oh,
Commander, help! I think Q has trapped me in some sort of glass vessel.
Oh Lord, Q, is this your doing?
Oh,
Okay.
oh,
Have to let you up for air once in a while.
thank you.
Next, on the return trip, I'll make sure we steer around Nagilim's Nebula.
So yeah, that one was weird. I'm sure there's other stuff because sometimes we have to. Sometimes like there's lots of weird things we buy for props, and then at the end of the year, our accountant is like, "So what's this? What's this line item?" And we have to be like, "It was for a video. You know, it was very funny at the time. Trust us." The cheese wheel. No, we got given that the fake cheese wheel. They just gave us that.
That's a good point.
So
A lot more accessible than a real cheese wheel.
yeah.
Yeah, we get given a lot of stuff. Some of it's weird. Maybe that large salami that we had to buy that one time.
Yeah, we did have to buy a real big chub of salami. That's what they're called.
I know.
It's just memorable, right?
Yeah.
And the way it smelled.
Yeah, I remember that Kathleen had very specific designs on how big that should be.
Girthy.
And I want to say that James maybe went and bought like one of the little like a peppered whatever sausage, and she was like, no, it needs to be comedy big, and so that's where we got the enormous thing of salami that I think Beej ended up eating most of.
That would track.
In a day.
No, he took it home and quartered it and froze the quarters.
Yep.
Beach is very responsible with the quantity of food that he eats.
Yes.
So maybe that. What about 3 cars? Well, that's got to be up there.
Yeah, actually, yes, buying a Saab is just a bad idea.
Turns out 3 cars is not enough to qualify for fleet insurance.
huh.
Yeah, you need
Well,
5.
next time.
Really?
Yeah.
Now you
Turns
know.
out, according
5.
to Serge's research.
Well, that actually works out because we did need 4 cars by the end of the production.
That's a good point, actually. Yeah.
Should have just gone for 5 and got
I love
the
that
better deal on insurance.
the car, the truck that you end up renting, was that there was like no rental cars available in Whitehorse, and then it was like, no, seriously, we need it, but we only need it for a few days, and it's really, really desperate. And they were like, well, maybe I can find something. And then after like the first day with it, we were like, I think this is just that guy's truck. I think that guy just rented, like the guy who owns the rental place, that this was a former rental fleet vehicle that they retired and now just became that guy's personal truck. And he just went, I can make some money off these guys, and rented us his truck.
These Southerners,
Yeah, exactly.
City folk.
city folks.
Yeah. It was his personal truck. Yeah, like, but formerly a rent, because he runs the rental place. So it's like, oh, got to retire this F-350. Guess I'll take that.
It's got mine and Alex's farts in it now, though, so there's that.
So does that chair, among many
Oh.
things in here.
I think I know. Like a bunch of the garage sale stuff. We bought that Margarita NHL
Yes.
thing that was full of spiders.
Yes. The beer dispenser from the Garage Millenniums.
Oh, that was full of spiders, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Unrelated to that, other than the spider thing, is after this place is probably relatively empty for a while. When Paul was setting up the chat monitor, there was a spider living in that keyboard.
Which
Oh,
keyboard?
The keyboard right there.
Really?
Yeah. And he kept on like trying to type around it so he wouldn't kill the spider. It was adorable.
I'm never touching that keyboard.
That's very sweet.
Well, the spider's gone
I was
now.
like, I was
I'm
like,
still not touching
I was
it.
like, how small of a spider does it have to be? And he's like, it's actually quite big. I don't know how you got in there. Like, were you born in there, little spider? And I went away, and I came back, and I could still hear him talking to the spider. It was cute.
The Garage Millennium camera is at our place.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's Ian's main
Doing
webcam.
doing great work. Yeah. Can't believe we got that for $20.
Question:
Yeah. Still got the deer footage. Go ahead.
Garage Millennium.
Is a local event where
Coordinated garage
We have a
sales.
mascot garage sale.
Oh, okay.
And for previous years when we've done Loading Radio Live bits where we all go and buy.
Oh, okay, yeah. So, like moving day in Montreal, but or Quebec City, wherever that is.
Yeah, probably like that.
But for garage sales. Yeah. That sounds legit, actually.
It's actually a lot of fun.
Yeah, there's
That
like a
sounds great.
map of participating locations.
Yeah, I miss doing like big garage sales like that. Vancouver has the culture crawl, so you can go and visit a bunch of different. I mean, during normal times, you can go visit a bunch of art studios and stuff like that. Or we have Mural Fest, but we don't have like a coordinated garage sale thing.